Hello everybody, thank you for joining me here at Poseidon's Gaming Emporium. I'm your humble host, Cousin of Hermes. Anyways, we're going to be using the Poseidon's Treasure Toss. I need to update that little bit of a thing there. The cranky Kraken, probably won't use that anymore now that I've dialed back in the Poseidon's Treasure. You can join me over on Crapsy. I'm going to fire that up. And then I need to pop out that chat. And then over here. So without further ado, let's get busy here. Change up the cameras. I'm working on camera. Oh, what in the hell? Well, what the heck is this? That is not what you're supposed to be doing. ATS box. What's going on here? It was fine when I was setting it up. That is not the proper window. Where the heck is Crapsy? Huh. That's what's up. Alright, there we go. Maybe I'll figure it out. Alright, select window. There it is. And share. There we go. There we go. Okay, now we lock it in. Sorry about that. Something changed there. Didn't know why. Alright. So let me pop this chat out. See if I can figure out how to do this. Pop out chat. Okay. Okay, new pin chat, you pin messages. Read. How do I do that? Well, that's new. Alright, have to deal with that here in a sec. Okay, so let's see here. Make sure. What is going on here? Why? Why? Let's try that. But no, cancel. Alright. Why does it keep doing that? I'm sorry. It's when I change the screen, it when I get off of Crapsy to check over here, that's kind of strange, and then it changes. Yeah, that's not good. That shouldn't change. That shouldn't change. What is going on? Anyhow, alright. Now I'm trying to figure out where the chat part is. I lost that. Hopefully that doesn't interfere. Huh. I need a second monitor is really what I need. I need a monitor up in here. Alright. Let's see what happens here. Maybe I can put on notifications. I don't know. I'll have to mess around with it later. Alright. So anyhow, let's throw some dice here. I think that's set up good. There we go. Where am I going to put these dice today? Let's put these dice down somewhere. Ooh, that's a horrible glare. See them there. Oh, not there. Not right there. That's not horrible. These LED lights are nice. nice and bright. That's the problem too. They're nice and bright. All right, let's throw some dice here. 6, 5, 5, 6. I guess we will start with the reverse rift. A little flip, a little bit short. 4, 2, 6. Let's go. And that's gonna bum me out if I'm not gonna be able to like see the chat part of it. Because how am I supposed to see that? I don't know. I don't know how to pin it. Alright, anyways. Sorry about that. 4, 2, 6. And as soon as I pop off of there, it's gonna lock out. I don't know. I don't know what to do here. Huh. Okay. And anyways, let's put our odds. Let's put our field bet back up. And here we go. Alright. Go 2, 4, 4, 2. Flip. Oh, almost hit the base of the wall. That is a hard 4. Actually, I did hit the base of the wall. What am I fooling? There. Okay. Throw a little bit. 2, 3, 2, 3. Little flip. That is a 5, 4, 9. Oops. Okay. Here we go. Got 5, 4, 4, 5. Little flip. That is a 4, 2, 6 point. Now we will pull down. Alright, so okay, here we go. Here we go. Hope you guys enjoyed the football game. I didn't watch any of it. I had to go to sleep. So 4, 6, 6, 4. My team wasn't in it anyway, so it didn't matter. I'm an Eagles fan. Oh, hit the wall back here. Sorry about that. I'd say it was 4664. A little flip. Ah, sloppy. That's a come out. I knew I should have kind of thought about it. That, at least I pulled down, so that helps. Hit the wall. Hit the wall. That's no fun. Damn. Alright. Repeat it last. Sorry about that, everybody. And here we go. Give that a check. Alright, cool. That was my bad. Alright. 3-1. 3-1. 3-1. 3-1. Little flip. That is a 4-6-10. Neither one hit the back wall, so I'm sure I got a little bit of a warning there. Put some odds. Place the hard way. And here we go. That seems really high. 4-6-6-4. Little flip. That is a hard 6. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Alright, place my field. Add some 5s. And here we go. Check the chat. All right. 3-1, 3-1. Load a high, little flip. Ooh. Ah, oh, come on. 3-4-7. 3-4-7. That's no fun. All right. Now we're losing monies. Even though I was up pretty good. Stupid come out 7. 2 hard way hits. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 hits total. 1 point. Not a very good showing on the first outing, but it's the first outing. So we ended up losing $62. All right. So, let's do it again. Unfortunately, my bets are kind of weird with this deal. I'm not doing hard ways right now. All right, let's go. Let's go. There we go. Hey, Florida. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's not actually done yet. I still got to put the chip rail on, but winter set in, so you know, it got a little chilly, so had to wait until I can open up the garage. I appreciate it. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. The throw is work in progress, but it's actually been working pretty decent for me. There we go. Let's go 3-6-3-6. 3-6-3-6. Let's go the original, which is the rifts on my thumb. Doesn't feel right. This is the problem with this setup, though. It takes a few moments to get it, and then once you get it, then you're good to go. Little thump. Caught the base. That's a Yo 11. That's not necessarily my ideal. Get off that wall. I needed to be a little bit more off the wall. How you doing, Florida? Crap shooters, how you doing? Thank you for stopping in. Seriously, I appreciate it. Put my bed back up. We're good there. All right. Thank you, thank you. Let's get some dice down here. Can't throw a dice without dice. All right. Let's go 5-3-5-3. Little high, little flip. That is a 4-1-5. Excuse me, 4-1-5. I do have, this is on this end that I'm throwing to currently is what I call my bouncy side. And it has pleather, then 2 layers of 1/8 neoprene, then the layout. And on this end down here is my hard side. I just have the pleather and basically the layout on top of it. So I can practice for a bouncy surface or a hard surface. And that's kind of why I left these open here a little bit, so I can practice from stick left 1, stick right 1, and I can throw to crisscross ends, whichever way. I didn't want to make like a traditional pit boss kind of thing. Yes, sir. Yep. Yep. I got some of the material somewhere around here. I'm sure I could put something up on there about how I built it. And but yeah, I'm putting the chip rail on when the spring breaks. I'm gonna paint the inside rails here, and then I'm gonna use the I guess it's called bias tape. I'm gonna put it on tops and the bottoms over here on let me see here. Let's see, pull this up over here. Yeah, so right here, I'm gonna put some of this what they call the Greek key, because I go with a I'm doing a theme, basically everything Greek. If you notice Poseidon, stuff like that, the things I name it happen to do with, like, you know, krakens and, you know, all the mythical stuff. And my nickname, you know, cousin of Hermes, stuff like that. So I'm just a fan of the mythology. Thank you, though. Yeah, it's my wife thought I was kind of crazy in the front side, to be honest. She's like, "You want to do what?" I was like, "Yeah, that's what I want to do." 4-2-2-4. Little high, little flip. That's a 2-6-8. Upset 2. 6, 8. Excellent. I appreciate it so much. Yeah, I got the layout at CasinoSupply.com. CasinoSupply.com is where most people get their layouts. You can get custom ones too. But my wife was like, "You're not spending all that money." I was like, "Okay." So she put the kibosh on me getting special stuff. But you know, once I start, maybe making some profits here, she'll change her tune. 2442. 2442. Load a high, little flip. 4610. You should be pretty happy that you guys got craps now down in Florida. Now that the casinos have opened that up, have you been? Have you been able to get in there and throw some dice? Yes, sir. I understand the marriage problems. 4554. Little high, little flip. That one had some heat. That's a midnight. I threw it kind of direct. I did not mean to do that. You don't want a high lob with this thing, but you also don't want to like smoke them in. I kind of like over rotated. So, but that's just me starting to pay attention to how things are working. Excellent. I'm so glad to hear that they opened that up for everybody and got some craps down there now. I saw some videos of like Hulk Hogan and some football stars were there for some of the grand openings and stuff. So that's pretty fun. 6556. Load high, little flip, a little bit short. 358. I got away with one there. That's one thing about this toss that I've noticed. I mean, it could just be my table too, to be honest. But it seems pretty forgiving as long as I stay out of the corners and don't land super short. If I land anywhere above the don't pass line there, it tends to be bad news for me. Oh man, I haven't been putting in numbers. What did I have? I had a 12, I had an 8. I'm sitting here talking and not plugging in numbers. So what do I have here? What was the last number I had? An 8. That was a 628. Or was that point? No, the point. What? Ah, man, I forgot to put a 5 in there. I'm sorry. I'm sitting here talking and not paying attention. I thought the point was 5. Why did I have the point on 5? Anyways. I know I have a 12 in there. I gotta put a 12 in there. I'm gonna put a 12 in. And then we got another 358. Alright. So we'll put the point on 358. Alright. I'll get caught up here, I promise. What the hell did I do? Oh, I somehow put it in the field. Oh well, it works. Alright, here we go. Sorry about that. Had to get caught up on my numbers. My apologies. Whoa, you had to wait an hour to throw dice? Wow, that's painful. That's kind of like how it was here in Columbus when when Columbus opened up, here in Columbus, Ohio, when Hollywood opened up, and the tables were just stacked. It was pretty crazy. 3553. Load it high, little flip. That was a hard 4. The only way I track them is through Crapsy. I run Linux on my laptops and machines, and from what I understand, the bone tracker is kind of buggy if you don't actually run Excel. So I have been reluctant to put that on the machine to do that. So I got to be. I just don't want bugs to happen, you know, and then it act weird or whatever. You know, I'm not that great with computers, to be honest. So, but I can ask my computer guy if he can maybe figure out how to make it work for me, and I can put Bone Tracker on there. But see, I don't even know if that Bone Tracker would work with how I'm setting it up, because when I put that rift in there, if or what they call a split dice, I just found that out yesterday. It's called a split dice. Setup. Texas Crapshooters talked about that for me. And anyways, but I thought it had to be traditional, like them touching, and so you could figure out which one's going off axis and on axis, and implosion, explosion, stuff like that. So, but yeah, I just kind of pay attention to what's been working and what hasn't been working. And what has not been working is an all 7 set. All 7 set has been really bad. 2626. Load high, little flip. Really hot coming in. That was 459. That's the tall. Just hit the tall. Excellent. What is going on? Why is it? Oh, I had a 7 in there. Sorry about that. I'm still on the same roll, I guess. No, what? No, I had a 7 in there. What has happened? I didn't pull everything down. I'm all twisted. Maybe I shouldn't talk so much. Oh, that's crazy. Anyways, sorry about that. So 549, 459. Thought I hit the tall. Oh. I'll have to figure out what's happened. I don't multitask very well. as we can tell. Alright, let's see what we got here. And I just let the dice tell me what they want. Normally I take the left dice, and if it shows me like a 4-5, I was like, okay, I can go 5-4, or I can go 4-1, and just, you know, rotate it over either to the kissing set or the hard way set. Just depends on whatever I'm feeling, to be honest. I don't track it like George from CY does as much as that, but I'm trying to entertain utilizing that, because if it helps me extend the roll, I'm good to go with that. 4-1-4-1. High, little flip, a little bit short. 4-1-5. That 4 never touched the wall. Come on, get on there. There we go. I need to figure out what's supposed to be on here and what's not. An 11, an 8, and somewhere along the line I screwed this up. Anyhow. Alright, so we've got here 1-3, 1-3. 1313. Load high, little flip. There we go. Oh, I kicked it hard. Oh, that was a bummer. 257. 257 out. Pull these down this time. To be honest, I have no clue what I threw. I mean, Crapsy said I did something, but I think I added an extra number in there. Oh, man. All right. Oh, what in the world? That is not what I'm supposed to do. Sorry about that. Multitask, right? 5, 2, 7. All right, repeat last. I did all right though on that. I actually made some money. Here we go. Here we go. I do. These are actually bone thrower dice. When he had his YouTube channel, he's actually the first one that I was introduced to with YouTube craps. And I was just traveling one day and he popped up on my YouTube feed. I was like, what is this? Because I've always enjoyed craps, but I didn't go deep into it. And, excuse me, and then I started following him and I was like, ooh, this is a thing, you know, like there's more to this than I originally thought. And anyways, long story short, and I had just a rig that I would throw into a box, like not a right box, but like a frame, half a sheet of plywood with the underlayment and the smaller layouts that we all get from like, you know, Amazon and stuff. But I knew I needed real dice, and just about that time he put out his video on Midwest Gaming where we can actually get official dice. And I was like, really? And then he's like, yeah, I got my own dice, blah, 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 blah. Contact, I forget the guy's name now. I don't even know if he's there anymore because I know they got bought out. But, so I ordered some bone thrower dice. So, yeah, I watch him. I have definitely watched him. He has definitely influenced me. 2323. High, little flip. That's a 516. Yeah, I followed him over to Patreon for a while, and then when COVID hit, I just was like, well, I can't get to the casinos, and I didn't know what I was going to do with craps in my life at that time, and I was like, well, you know, this, maybe I'll pick it back up after this pandemic thingies, whatever. You know, I didn't know what it was going to be. And so, but every now and then, like, he still puts out a YouTube video, but yeah. Yeah, his dice are awesome. They really are. And I can definitely tell the difference with just, like, the pre-pandemic dice that I have versus the ones I just recently bought from Casino Supply, of all places. And the Casino Supply ones are lighter by like a gram each on each dice. They're the same size, but these ones, the green and purplish ones, they are a gram lighter, and they definitely react differently. So just kind of, when you're shopping dice, pay attention to that on the weight. Pretty important. So 1 5 straight that 5 1 1 5 5 1 1 5. Little flip, a little bit short. That was definitely trouble there. 1 3 4. Gotta throw the dice. Gotta throw the dice. 4. All right. Here we go. One second. Let me get my scale. I don't remember exactly what they weigh. Where did I put it? I think my scale is inside the house, my digital scale. If you want me to go get it, I can get it for you. yeah. My problem is I chatter too much and I get out of the zone. That's my big problem. But yeah, I'm definitely nervous when I go to the casino too. Because it's real money at that point. Right now it's just fake chips. If I throw a 7, it's no big deal. Although I do this thing every now and then, I'll have my wife come out and run stick, and then I'll treat a dollar bill as like $100, and I'll say I have a goal to, make $500 off of this 1,000, right? And if I don't get to, make that if I bust, then she gets to keep the $10. So it puts a little bit of pressure. Nothing crazy, but I don't want her to take my $10. So it makes her a little happy. She gets to be involved with it. So 3636. Sorry about that. I'm just sitting here yammering on, not throwing dice. Little high, little flip. There we go. 314. Back on 4. Okay, check. Yeah, because believe me, she gives me grief if I go to the casino and I don't come home with more than what I left with. So there's pressure. There's pressure. So if I can handle it out in the garage with her giving me grief and taking my $10, then I can handle going to the casino and just going, okay, relax, breathe. But this is the funny thing about this throw. It's I designed it that I don't have to hit a pinpoint. I don't have to. I used to put marks on my table like with some tape. I can hit pretty much anywhere straight down the middle, and normally it has a better result. Not a better result, but a decent result. So I'll throw more towards this pass line over here, and I'll show you kind of like that it'll be okay. Now, of course, watch me throw that bad number because I'm sitting here talking crap. Oh! Here we go. A little high, a little flip. That is a 156, and that's a point. It's in the corner. But yeah, they've kind of both landed somewhere around in this zone here. It was a little closer to the wall than I wanted, but it works. And so that's where this throw for me is relaxing. I don't have to be so dialed in that I have to hit the size of a dime. it's just easier. It's just easier, you know. And you just, as long as you don't do certain things, as long as you don't hit the actual corners, you're normally pretty safe. And as long as you don't land right at the base of the wall and stop the dice. You want action with the dice on this one. You want them to roll. I don't want them to sit next to each other. And that kind of goes counterintuitive of what other people teach. But that's just kind of how it's been working. 639. And I mean, they're a foot and a half apart here, you know, somewhere around through there. And it's okay. Yes, it is very, very, very forgiving. Like, it really is. But there are some things that are a true death, you know, and that is if you basically hit right at the base of that wall. If you hit the base of the wall, you'll see me do it from time to time, and they'll just stick. And when they stick, normally it's bad news for me. What we got here? Well, hardly a set. 6'3", 6'3". And it also works from distance too. So if you're not comfortable throwing from like a stick 1, right or left, you can move out to stick 2, 3, and 4. I've thrown it from the hook as well, but throwing from the back is pretty, it doesn't allow for the motion properly. Hell, I bet you can even throw it from the secondary hook over there by the dealer. I've never done it. I probably should. But it is not forgiving with a hard table. Little high, little flip. Oh, it was on a 6 and it slid over. Doggone it. And by the way, I kind of hit to the corner right here if you saw, and it shot straight across. That is a 257. That was my fault. User error there. User error. That was 5 hits with a point. So, not a great result there, but the one thing I have noticed about this throw though, when you're not chatty like I'm doing right now, and you dial it in and you start hitting that sweet spot, it can seriously get long in the throws. And I could try an all 7 set. As a matter of fact, it's actually set on it right now. 2 4 5 3. I'll throw it and see what happens just for giggles here. I don't think I'll track it. I'm not going to put it in Crapsy on this one. I'll just see what we can do with it. I'll random throw it. I'm going to do the one on my fingertip. Reverse rift, as I call it. Low to high, low flip. 1 3 4. Just throw like 5 of these real quick. See if it even, I mean, who knows? Maybe I've kind of dialed it back in. So 4. It's an easy 4. 1 5 6 2. 1 5 6 2. High, little flip. Wow, whoa, I released them early. Sorry about that. That is a hard 6. I don't know. Maybe it's working all of a sudden. Maybe it was me. Could be me. It's not unheard of. 3 2 4 5. 3 2 4 5. Little high, little flip. 314 point. Of course, it's going to show off now. Unbelievable. It's going to show off now. I'm telling you, we're going to have like a 50 roller. Oh, 3146. 3146. Load a high, little flip. 4610. Easy way. Yeah, that's right. Of course it's working. Of course it's working. Why wouldn't it work? Oh man. Alrighty. 6431. Load high, little flip. Oh, went to the corner. Got lucky as a 358. I can't believe this thing is throwing like this. This is ridiculous. Alright. Normally it's like hit, 7 out. It's like instantaneous. And now it's like, oh, here, hold my beer. Let me show you how it's done. Load a high, little flip. 134. Oh, man. It's an easy throw. Like, I can walk you through the steps. It's pretty simplistic. I designed it that way, to be honest, because I just wanted something I could just grab and go, you know? And I got away from it. Somehow I changed the mechanic from front of my body, like kind of like making your arm do this. That's not how it's supposed to go. It's supposed to go up. It's supposed to go up. So it's more of this, like arm wrestling. Think arm wrestling. If you think arm wrestling, that's the upward motion for the flip. One three six four. Load high, little flip. 6410 point. This is ridiculous. All right, I don't even know what to do here. Good God. I'm trying to do the bad thing, and it said no, not having it. Oh, unbelievable. You preload it so that way you get the angle. I figured that you don't want the dice flat, and you're trying to get them kind of doing what Big AZ is doing with his corner throw, kind of just getting them to have different energies. Sometimes they will land flat though, and they'll give you the hard way setups. Low to high and flip. Snake eyes. I should have been putting this in the crap so you get some good numbers. Oh my God. Yeah, exactly. Oh, we'll know shortly. Good gosh. Oh, this is not fair. Not fair. Let's rotate it one. Let's go this way with it. 1265. 1265. And you'll feel it too. Like, you want the dice to be almost where you're gonna drop them, then squeeze them together just a little bit and then grip them. You want a medium grip on this. You don't want a real dainty grip. It's also a middle grip. So like the tip of my finger is at the halfway point of the dice. You want to actually grip these things. So because you don't want to drop them. I've hit the back wall, and yeah, you just don't want to do that. All right, here we go. Load a high, low flip. There it is. I actually can do it. I actually throw 7. 257. So here we go. I've never been happier for a 7 right there. So 1, 2, 4. Yeah, shoot. I can count 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 hits. 8 hits with an all 7 set. 2 points. Excuse me. 1 hard way. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Normally it doesn't work out like that, to be honest. It really doesn't. Yeah, that's my luck. Throw them all. So, but I'll do like what I'll do with this. This is fun little like test. Is I keep the sixes on top, and I'll just rotate them through. So I'll start out with like 3-3, 6-3, 6-3. Then I'll go 6-5, 6-5. Then I'll go 6-4, 6-4, and I'll just see how long I can go. And then after I rotate through, and then I'll flip them over and I'll go the opposite way. And a lot of times I can get the numbers to spread out pretty good. And then if I make it all the way through that series, then I'll put the sixes and ones on the outside and then cycle through the hard ways that way. So that's always a fun little experiment to do. 6-4, 6-4. The other thing too, when you go to grab these dice, what'll start to happen is eventually your hand will start to open up a little bit because you want to see the grip. Remember to go vertical. Make sure you try to get as vertical as possible. I tend to, you want to see that dice, that inside dice that's covered up by your hand. And so kind of keep that in mind. Eventually you'll notice it. You'll feel it. You'll be like, oh man, this feels strange. So preload, load a high, little flip. Oh, come out 7. That's kind of rare. Kind of rare. That's a 2, 5, 7. Yeah, exactly. It's fun to throw it. I have not actually taken it to the casino just yet, but it's close. I'm probably about to go here in a couple of weeks, so I really need to make sure I dial it in. That's for certain. 6-5, 6-5. Load a high, little flip. There we go. 2-1-3. Do you have a specific strategy you throw? Like, not throw, excuse me, you bet? Do you use like the Iron Cross? Do you use the Arnold? I know that's pretty popular right now. Six. What did I just do? I did the 6-4. So 6-2, 6-2. 6-2, 6-2. Still no point established. Load high, little flip. Uh-oh. Oh, perhaps he closed on me. That's a hard 6, by the way. I guess I could put that in there. So we had to come out 7. So it was a 5-2. Alright. Hit repeat last. Then we did a 2-1-3. Now we just did a hard 6. Hard 6. All right, and then hard 6. Boom. Here we go. Sorry, I had to get caught up there. Okay, yeah, all right. That's a pretty popular way to go. I take it you have a regression strategy after you hit a certain amount of times. You know, do you track their throws like, you know, after 6 throws or something you start to regress? What was I on here? 6-2, so 6-3, 6-3. And I'm on the hard way on the 6. Load little flip. That is and unfortunately a 347. I don't know what happened there. That actually felt good. Huh. That actually felt good. 0.7 ounce. With a come out 7, that would have been painful on the bankroll. Okay, gotcha. That's there, and a 347. That's unfortunate. 3. Cool. All right, there we go. Turn the bets on. There we go. Cool. All right. Got my bet set. Okay. Yep. Using profits to press up. Smart way to go. So back to 6565. Let's actually throw some numbers this time. Little flip. That is a 628. That one didn't have very much energy. Don't know what happened there, but it worked. Hey Rick, my name is Brian. Alright, so get that back up. Put some odds. There we go. I do the iron cross and then I spread out and work my way, but I start out high and then I regress and then I spread out. So basically, it takes me about 4 hits depending on where I hit. If I hit up in the box with 4 hits, normally my bets are paid for. So if I hit a 5, 6, or 8 4 times, normally my bets are paid for. If I get lucky enough and get a 12 or a 2, then, obviously, it's kind of close. At least a 12 is almost like hitting this, hitting a 5 or a 6 or an 8 with a little bit extra. But if I only hit field numbers, then it takes like 6 hits, 7 hits to get close to getting the bet paid for on the regression side. So I definitely need to catch at least 1 box number most of the time. So if it's 3, then 1 box number, it's not going to be enough. I have to get at least 1 more hit, so I got to get to 5. So I shoot for 4 to 6 hits and then regress, just depending on the hits. That's really how I shoot for it. So we got 6 4 6 4. Little high, little flip. Oh man, I'm not focusing very good. 257. I hit the corner too, by the way. I buried it right in that corner. That was ugly. That was 100% me. That was 100. What happens sometimes when you bury it in the corner is you open your body up. That's basically what I noticed. Like I open my shoulder up and it goes right to the corner. I do sound effects too. 527. Sorry about that. Did not do good there. That one hurt because I was pressed all the way up at my high levels, and I work my bets too. This is the thing that I almost started not leaving my bets on when I do a come out throw, but I hate giving the casino a free throw because I don't intend to throw sevens. That's my whole point of what I do. But I know I hit the other numbers, and I hate to give that money away and lose money on the pass line, you know. So especially if it's not a seven, but it's hand in the cookie jar, you know, for 50, 70 bucks, whatever, you know, whatever numbers you have in the field. It's a weird balance. It really is. It depends on your day. If you're throwing well, if you're not throwing well. 6'4", 6'4". Let's throw some numbers here. Actually, let's do a kissing set. It seems to be kind of messing with me here. 6'4", 4'6". 6'4", 4'6". Load high, little flip. There's snake eyes. See, that's what I mean. Like, I would have lost my line bet, and yet I got paid double for my field, you know. So I lost 15, but I got paid 100. So, you know, it's kind of like you got to kind of balance it. And I just hate giving up that free throw to the casino. Yeah. It really depends on the set for the most part. The other night, when I was trying to figure out what happened to my throw, like, that's snake eyes there. If you remember, I told you I was coming out in front, kind of like this motion, and it was more like this, to be honest. It was more like a windshield wiper action in front of me. And I was like, what is happening? I threw 4 1-6s in a row. Like, I was like, what is this? Like, I was so twisted. I was so mad. I was like, this is not even right. And then I was like, I turned the cameras off and stopped the stream. And I was like, what happened to this? I've never thrown that many come out sevens ever. And I was like, something's broken with this. What's happened? And I was just like, where? And I started working the angle. And then I finally felt it. And if you look at the titles on some of my previous ones, I was like, I'm looking for that feeling again. And there's a very distinct feeling with this thing when it rolls off of your fingers. And you'll remember it. You'll remember it. And that's what I was searching for. 6'3", 6'3". Oops, wrong way. Put it on my fingertips. Sorry. Reload, go to high, little flip. Oh, there, speak of the devil, it showed up. 617. No. It's not even a 7 out, it's just a come out. Alright, you showed your face, little 7. Leave me alone. I could, yes. I've actually thought about playing especially during the roll, like, so if I go out and you know, I've thrown like 5, 6, 7 times, I make a point to protect that out there. If I haven't regressed specifically, play big red and just, you know, figure out the numbers. I haven't really worked the numbers yet to figure out how much I need to cover, you know, for 210 out there or whatever the number is, to play big red, just to protect it. And, you know, if you lose a few bucks on it but it's protected, oh, that stays up there. Let's come out. There we go. Yeah, so it's just half dozen one way, you know, that fun stuff. So let's go 6'5", 6'5". Yeah, 6'5", 5'6". We'll go that way. Did I plug that in? I did not. So let's plug this in. Come out 7, 6, 1. My 7 count is starting to get up there. To be honest, I would never talk this much at the casino. I'm there for work, you know, I'm there for business. But it's fun to have the distraction, to be honest. Like, it helps you get in the moment and then come out of the moment. And get in the moment and come out of the moment. There we go. Yeah, Yeah, for certain. That doggone big red. 6556. Let's. There we go. All right. Good grip. Reload. Load high. Low flip. 325. Haven't seen one of those in a while. 325. Let's see where we're at here. Let me show you this. If you're not on it, select window. Where is it? Crapsy, there it is. Yeah. Look at that. Look at those sevens. They were outpacing me big time. I was pretty close just recently, and then yeah, I'm getting wrecked with the sevens. It doesn't bother me, to be honest. I mean, it's just practice, you know. And I practice pretty hard off camera. You know, I work the problem and I'll record it. I'll go back and analyze it. There we go. Put my bet back up. Put my odds. Okay. Oh no. Is it because it's just not a common bet, or do you think that, you know, they're just, I don't know, I wouldn't say uninformed. Obviously, they all get trained, but for the missed payout on the sevens. I do not. And the reason I don't, I used to try it, to be honest, like a par throw, and I'm just not good at it. Like, to be honest, I'm just not good at it. I tried throwing. This is just an example. So I set my rift, my split dice, right? And this was kind of interesting. I did my pendulum throw that I used to do back in the day, and it actually kind of works going straight down the line here. So I keep them in line, right? And I just do this little pendulum thing and just toss down this way. And I try to bury them in the corner and rest them right there. That seemed to work pretty decent, but I wasn't getting the longevity. I was only getting like probably on average five hits. And when I'm truly dialed in and focused, this thing is up in the teens on the average. It really is. I mean, it doesn't show it here on this Crapsy version right now, because I was tracking it on one that I guess I could screen share it. My SRR was like a 14 for a while. Like, it was ridiculous. I was like, what is this bananas? And it was pretty impressive, to be honest. And I hit like a 45 roll. And then the next day I hit like a 30. And then the next day I hit like an 18. And then I was like, what is happening? Like, I was so in shock. I've never thrown 45s like that before. And then all of a sudden, like, it started going down. And that's when I noticed that I was changing the angle of it. I got away from it. And but now, after I figured it back out, I threw another 42, I think, just recently. And it has great longevity. It really does. Ooh, that was wrong. That was wrong. Almost dropped the dice. Gotta ride that fine line. Low to high, low flip. That is a 156. 156. do, 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 do. Well, yeah, but I got away from it. It freaked me out because I was like, I was in there. I tell the wife, like, my, what's the right word? Um, I kind of give her a rundown of my practice sessions. Like, oh, yeah, I threw a 15, a 9, and, 2 7-outs, and then a 50 or whatever the number is. And, she pointed out to me, she goes, where are the bigger numbers here? You're throwing 8s and 4s. I'm like, yeah, something happened. She's like, fix it. Fix it. I was like, okay. Let's go 5, 3, 5, 3. Little high, little flip. That's a hard 6. See how just nonchalant this thing is? It's just like do 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 flip, and you just flip it and just just let the dice settle. I'm not trying to impose my will upon it. I just want them to do their thing, and it seems to work. Where are we at here? Finally almost back a little bit in profit there. Alright. Let's go 3-1, 3-1. Little high, little flip. That is a 4, 6, 10. Go. All right. Oops. Um, 6, 3, 6, 3. Little high, little flip. Oh. Go 11. I kind of threw him a little bit towards the corner over here. That made me a tiny bit nervous. Like I was a little bit off. I think I opened my hand up a little bit. 6, 4, 6, 4. Mark it. Yeah, mark it. 6, 4, 10. Hey, I finally made it back into profit after that debacle. There we go. What do you mean by 2 separate throws? Like because I'm doing a warm up? Is that what you mean? Hello? Oh, hey. What you let my cat out here for? My wife showed up. You might see a cat jump up on the table. Just beware. I mean, you can throw it without doing the warm-up throw. It just helps me make sure that I'm on track with it. So 6, 4, 6, 4. I can do it without it. That's a 2, 1, 3. Yeah. Oh, there's the cat. Hey, buddy. Hello. 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 No, you can't hang out here, right? You are a pirate. No. No. Flynn, no. Flynn, come here. Come here, buddy. Come on. Come on. Come here. Yeah, me neither. I don't know if it would be an illegal throw. That would absolutely break my heart if I get to the casino and they're like, "You can't do that." You know, you can't do that, sir. What are you doing? You're winning money. That would be horrible. 2-1-1-2. 2-1-1-2. A little high, a little flip. Ooh, big roll. Ah, I landed him short. If you notice, it hit here. Rolled in and it gave me that 6-1. Doggone it. That was unfortunate. The wife brought the bad mojo. What the heck? What you do? What you do? That wasn't too bad of a sesh, though. I got to 7 hits. Unfortunately, I had to come out 7. So that didn't do too good. Had a hard way in there, but no points. Flintster, what are you doing, buddy? Thank you. He is my pirate. He's Yes, I do watch Cashier Cage. I chat with him quite often, actually, and his throw is really fascinating. I tried to throw it for a while, but it's so darn technical. Like, you kind of. What are you doing, buddy? That's one of my cameras now. Come here, bud. The what you call it? Now that he put that kickstand on that thing, it seems really stable. That throw is pretty impressive now. I used to throw it though. I can throw it slightly, not anywhere good as he does. Hi, buddy. Hello. Hello. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, I mean, the casino already has the edge, and I remember back in the day there was like a big old push to like stop dice setting. I think they're trying to get away from the sliding aspect of it, especially with the roll to win tables. You know how they're like that plexiglass stuff or whatever the heck that is. I think those dice would slide real well. And with him throwing the way that he throws it, I can't grip it properly. And, yeah, I throw a 7 immediately. So, but I can't get the dice to settle very well. And I threw it for a while, to be honest. I threw it for a long while. And then I tried grabbing them differently, like trying to slow the dice down with like grabbing them in the body. And then, 268 there. That's not too bad. That one actually wasn't too bad. But this is a 12-foot table, and he throws from so far out. He definitely has that interesting release to it. And 5, 6, yo. Interesting release to it and everything that goes with that scenario. He definitely is amazing though. I know he went on that cruise recently and they didn't give him any grief about throwing it there. 156. He'd be happy with that one other than the separation. But yeah, the chopper is a fascinating toss. I don't get nearly the spin. So, and a lot of times my dice don't hit the back of the wall. What's up, bud? Yeah, he gets so much snap on that. Yeah, for certain, for certain. And I even counter rotate, like, so like when I would, hey buddy, hey, what are you doing? Let me pull up the camera so I can see. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get it here. So I counter rotate the dice when I throw that chopper, and so like I rotate so straight, and then I counter them this way, so I can grab this bottom dice even more to get more rotation, and I still can't get as much spin on it as he does, and I'm just not good. I even preload, like I load it up, and but then if I snap them, then I throw them. So he's got a unique throw. Part 10 with it. If it had some reliability on my end, I was entertaining using it. So there we go. It does work though. I mean, as you can see, I'm throwing some decent numbers, and I'm just grabbing them and throwing them, to be honest. That was an ugly throw. As he would say, that was dog shit. I look forward to meeting him one day. He is a caricature. Yes, he does make it. He makes it look way more easier than I can. And I haven't even tried putting the kickstands out that he does. You know, I don't think I can get my hands down there long enough to do it. It feels like my hand is kicked out. Like the dice are. No, they kissed. That was a kiss. 426. Not bad though. It felt like I was reaching 3/4 of the way across the table too. I mean, this is the first time I'm actually trying the kickstand part. That wasn't bad. That settled right up against the wall. That was not bad. Huh. Alright, I'm giving up the Poseidon's treasure throw. My wife just gave me a look. Oh, that was ugly. That was ugly. They didn't even make it to the wall. Sitting there talking too much. Ah, dang. I believe he is from Georgia, yes. I told my wife about his Lucky Charms t-shirt. Have you seen him wear his Lucky Charms t-shirt? I was like, I absolutely got to get me one of those. Yeah, I mean, I have not practiced this at all. So, you know, just... Oh, that was ugly. That was ugly. But it landed nice. That. Look how tight those are there. That was pretty nice there. I wonder if it changes if I rotate them. Oh, no, they separated. When I counter turned the top one, a quarter turn, they opened up a lot. Yeah. So it seems I like the way that his dice are flying too, and he puts that neoprene down. Good God. Huh. That kickstand seems to stabilize that really well. That actually feels a little bit less effortless, I guess. Hi, buddy. You back? He's back. You're back. Are you back? You're back. Yeah, laying them down like a Persian rug indeed. But I haven't studied it enough to know what the sets would be to go to it. He explained it just recently of how he determines his sets when he sees the numbers. Huh, they're settling nice with that kickstand. You might want to give that an option if you haven't tried it already. I'm using the 2 fingers. He did try just with one, and because he has that arthritis in that pinky, so it helps keep that hand straight. That's interesting. Man, that was ugly. They kind of shot a little bit, but they're settling nice. They're settling real nice to the back of the table. Let me back up a little bit. Throw from stick left 2. This is pretty far for me to throw this throw. Huh, 5-2-7 out on that one. But that's really far for me to throw that. I don't think I've ever thrown it from that far. Ooh, 5-4-9. They gripped and took off. Hi, buddy. Hi. Hi. Thank you, Rick. Thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely not very good at it though. But it's looking nice. It feels better. It really does. It feels better. Flynn, stop being a pirate. Stop being a pirate. Oh no. What are you doing? What are you doing? Showing your ass to everybody like that? This is not that kind of channel, young sir. I don't think I'm using that much speed with it, to be honest. Like, I feel I'm underspinning it. Like I don't think I'm spinning them nearly fast enough. Because if you listen to, like, when you listen to him, like, when his dice land, they skitter in there. Boom, 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 boom. Like, you'll get 3 and 4 skitters in there, and I get like maybe 2 before they hit the wall. So I think I'm pushing them more than spinning them. So, but the kickstand seems to be really interesting with it, to be honest. Oh, hi. Hello, this is cat number 2. Hi. Hello. You're normally pretty bad out here, so yeah, I know. Your mama let you out here. I heard them. No, that was ugly. That I threw him out this way a little bit. Mr. Okie, what you doing, bud? Oh gosh, you're crying for his people. I can't throw if you walk in front of me. Come on, this way. Distractions. See, this is like the drink lady coming, then I got, the rowdy drunk person, and then I got pirates over here causing arguments, arguing with the dealers, got all kinds of fun happening. I hit my hand. It hit my hand coming out. 3-1-4. But yeah, it's super fascinating. I really do like the chopper. I actually renamed it on my channel for me, for my mental ability. I called it the water spout, and yeah, it was, not fun for me. I got roughed up. Rick said to teach Flynn how to throw dice. Roll them bones there, buddy. He used to chase him when he was a kitten. He would come out here and he'd chase him and bat him around.
He's not a kitten.
No, he is definitely not a kitten no more. Yes, yes, it is. The good news is the main culprit of all the chaos is in bed right now. My child coming out here. She'll put landmines out here. She'll put chips all over the place, and I have to and I have to try and dodge all of it. Oddly enough, I was actually doing pretty decent with it. Yeah, and then here's a funny one. So like, she'll come out and she'll be like, "Oh, can I throw dice?" Yeah, okay, you can throw dice. You know, I'll run stick for her, and then she'll like put some chips out there, and then she'll hit a number. And she'll be like, "Yeah, all in." She'll like push all of her chips in. I'm like, "Oh my god, what am I doing to this poor kid?" All right, let's see what we can do here. I don't even remember how to throw the Poseidon treasure anymore. The chopper. Get to the chopper. 6-4, 6-4. We'll do it on the thumb here. The original. Load high, little flip. That is a hog 4. Welcome to it. Whoop. I should have my wife throw since she's out here, you know, she's shaking her head. She's like, no, not allowed. Hey, good morning, George. Are you about to stream, George? If so, I haven't. I got my phone working. I don't know if you're streaming yet. If so, I'll jump over there. I've been going here for a while. Hour and a half. Florida crap shooter is working me out here. He's got me throwing the chopper. He's got me throwing all kinds of different stuff. 2-1-2-1. Oh, Okie. Hey. Come on, buddy. You're not helping the situation. You're not the star. You're not the star. No. No, you're not. All right. Go to your mama. Come on. Go to your mama. Go to your mama. Come on. Go to your mama. I don't. Ooh, he bite you? Ooh, nice. See, I don't see George from CY's dog jumping up on the table, but I got to deal with this. Distractions.
He's
2-1-2-1. Oop, that's wrong. Bro, come on, I can't throw you. There we go. High, little flip. Ooh, right at the base, that's a problem. 4-1-5. Oh, okay. Have a good night. Thank you, Rick. Thank you very much. Roger that, sure. All right. Yeah, he is. Did I put my 5 out there? Yeah, there it is. 4-1-4-1. Little high, little flip. That is 2-6-8. I appreciate it. I don't know how you deal with it, George. I was so distracted talking and chatting, trying to keep up with Crapsy. I missed like 4 inputs on Crapsy. I haven't even been putting them in now. I've just been putting chips out. 5-1-5-1. Little high, little flip. Ah, 167. Darn it. I changed my landing zone. That was bad of me. I shouldn't have done that. 3 now. 3 now, no points. Let's see here. 1, 5, 5, 1. Little flip. Yo, 11. Five, 3, 3, 5. 5, 3, 3, 5. Little flip. Oh, smashed them down hard. That was a user error. User error. As it come out 7. 4, 5, 4, 5. Little flip. It kissed. 3, 1, 4. Do 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 do. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you. See you in a little while. 3, 1, 1, 3. Little flip. Do do do. Do do do. All right. Let's focus up. Should throw some numbers. Put it up on Crepsy. All right. P last. Four, 5, 5, 4. Put a high, little flip. 1, 5, 6. Alright. One, 4, 1, 4. Little high, little flip. That's a hard 4. Okay. 2, 1, 2, 1. High, flip. Big scatter. Hard 4 again. I'm not on the hard 4s. How dare it? In case you missed the last one. Come on. 2626. Load high, load flip. 426 point. Alright. Down. Okay. Here we go. Okay. What you do? What you do? What you do? What you do? What you doing, bud? Huh? What you doing? Huh? Hello. Yeah, give me love. Thank you. Wow! No, bite my nose. Don't bite my nose. Go get your mama. She wants your snuggle time. 2626. Load a high, little flip. Ooh, big roll. Hard 10. Wrong one. Hey, get out of there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. I don't want to see your butt. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Five, 4, 5, 4. Flip. 1, 3, 4. Oops. Buddy. You gotta move. You gotta move. You gotta move. You gotta move. I mean it. You gotta move. Gotta move. Gotta move. Go over there. Tell your mama. Go tell your mama. Yeah. Yeah. Three, 5, 5, 3. Doesn't feel very good. Load a high, little flip. 2, 3, 5. 3, 3, 2. Load high, load flip. 4, 6, 10. Oh, it's supposed to be over there. There we go. Yeah, I see you. He's sitting at that back door. He's like, I want outside. Alright. 6, 3, 6, 3. Little high, little flip. Ooh, hit the base of the wall. 3, 5, 8. Yeah, I know. Thanks. I purposely threw those just so that way I could deal with that distraction of Flynn jumping up on the table like that. Mr. Flynn. Come on. Come here. Yeah, yeah. Are you the pit boss checking the dice? You the pit boss, huh? Five, 4, 5, 4. Load a high, load a flip. That is a 4, 6, 10. Four, 1, 4, 1. Load a high, load a flip. Midnight. Midnight. Six, 3, 6, 3. Six, 3, 6, 3. Load a high, load a flip. Chasing for a yo. Five, 6, 6, 5. Load a high, load a flip. 3, 2, 5.
You can't keep your eye open.
You not taking melatonin or something tonight?
Mm-hmm.
What the heck? 2, 6, 2, 6. Load a high, load a flip. Yo, 11. Okay. 6336. Little flip. 426. I hear him chirping over there.
Go back. You go back. You go back. You go back. Yep.
Five, 4, 4, 5. 5, 4, 4, 5. High, little flip. Yo 11. Just in case you missed the last two. Five, 4, 5, 4. Flip. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I didn't even notice it. The cat kind of moved the camera a little bit. Sorry about that. I don't think you guys want to see the framing of the wall there. Cuckoo. What we got? 1, 2, 2, 1. Load a high, little flip. That is a yo 11. In case you missed the other 4. Oops, oops, oops. I flipped it. There we go. Alright. 5, 6, 6, 5. Little high, little flip. Ooh, big hop. That is a 5, 3, 8 point. Took me a little while. I got there. Now what to do? Hedge the 9 maybe? Hedge the 9? I think that's right. Alright, here we go. 6363. Little high, little flip. Chasing around, 325. Playing a little bit of footsies with each other. Three, two, two, three. Little flip. Oh no. Oh man. I was really trying. I wanted that ATS something fierce. Haven't had it in a while like that one. Alright. 527. Although I did lay the 9 for like a little bit. Not bad. Not enough to cover my bets though, really. Just enough to cover the ATS and a little bit of profits. Alright. That wasn't a bad roll. 21 roll. 21. I'll take 21. Alright. Well, that was a fun little streaming event. And thank you all for showing up. I appreciate it. George and Florida Craps shooters there. Mr. Rick, appreciate you. Thank you for the chat. Keeping it fun and lively. And again, so let's see. I'll bring up the Crapsy screen. There we go. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I really wasn't focused that well to put up some good numbers, to be honest. That is not what I meant to do. What are you doing? There it is. There it is. So, my shooting wasn't on point. Yeah, I did a couple of nice ones. But, for the most part, that 21 was my best one out of everybody. So 7 to 6, 3 to 8, but then rolled that 21. So that made up for it. So, but that was also me not chitter chattering and not into the game. I should have been definitely into the game and whatnot. So, anyways, I appreciate you all so much for being here, and hope to see you around again. So, Cousin of Hermes for Poseidon's Gaming Emporium. I appreciate your time and effort. I hope you have a wonderful